We're live! No one panic, we're live. Must drink coffee to be more alive.
Oh.
Coffee is so good, especially the cheap, instant, nasty stuff. Rainforest safe, though, according to the stamp on the package. Alright. Alright, let us proceed. Let us proceed. Let us proceed into the future, because it's a little bit hard to proceed into the past. Little bit difficult, just a smidge difficult. Alright, I need to... What do I need to do? I need to go to Discord. Discord? Who's hoarding these discs? Ridiculous. I'm going to poke that, and what else am I going to do? I'm going to go find the VOD channel and put that in the thing, like so, VOD channel. And I'm going to pin that, and that'll be good. Alright then. Num 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 num. What was I doing? You know what I was doing? I was doing the warm-up. We still need to work out what the hell dinosaur we actually are gonna do. There's some. Maybe we should do... What have we done? Let's, I need to go check my dinosaur draft picks. Let's see, what did we do? We've done various things. Wow, I did do a good job on Velociraptor. Well done me. Anyway, but what do we need to do? We need to probably do things. I don't know. Things are probably a good idea. Hello, 19LG99. Welcome to the stream. We need to warm up. We need to remember how to draw. It's been some time since I've drawn. We need to draw something. What are we going to draw? We need to draw a dinosaur because drawing dinosaurs is important. So, and in the meantime, suggestions for what dinosaur is a good dinosaur to draw would be really good. Yes, I'm getting people to Google for me. So, background. Ground. I'm gonna go, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go green. I'm gonna go, wait. Ground 2. It's gonna be like so. And you know what? We're gonna make that a little bit darker. This is le warm-up, by the way. Le warm-up. Oui, le warm-up. Do you know what le warm-up means? It means le warm-up. Ground 1. And we need to draw a sauropod, probably because they're easy to draw. And you know what I'm gonna do? That's clever and cool, and all the cool kids are doing it. Grass is probably not what we want here, actually. Hold on a second. Shrubbery. Shrubbery. Shrubbery, I say. Bee. Hello, the Orange. Why are tanks so hard to build? Well, and from the specifically, it's because they gotta be, well, tanks. Like, I don't know. It's because you have to be tankful for challenges in life. That was a bad pun even before I did that badly. Alright. Also, I can do this. You know what would be awesome? I'm actually just going to muck around with grass a little bit, aren't I? So let's go We do that, and brightness contrast. It's down like that. Ooh, look what we're doing. We're doing stuff and things. Look what we're doing. Ooh. Behold. Hey! This is good practice for when I probably have to do the backgrounds for these bloody dinosaurs. These dang dinosaurs needing backgrounds. Why do they need backgrounds? Well, because, like, what? You try putting a dinosaur where it doesn't belong. That sentence made sense. That looks really cool. I'm not sure what it looks like. It looks kind of like tree canopy. Alright, I know what to do now. Alright, dinosaur. Then we need to do the same thing over here. I was like, no, this isn't ground. This is tree. This is tree, too. Alright, what dinosaurs do we have already? We have many. Shrubbery, have a few little sketches from last year. Oh, awesome! Nice! Do we have a Quetzalcoatlus yet? Well, that's not a dinosaur. I'm being a big nerd, in case that wasn't clear before. Quetzalcoatlus, not a dinosaur, a pterosaur. Similar, but not quite. They don't really like the void. It's a lizard that's a... I'm not sure why they got Quetzalcoatlus. Just the way you said that, driver, is just like, it's a lizard that's a plane, bro. That's like... so good. I love it. Alright, so now let's go over here and do something less similar. And there. Let's do this. And brightness contrast down like so. So we need to do something like that. Squished a bit. Yeah. Okay, need to cover that bit with stuff. Oops. Whee! Shrubbery! Everyone loves a shrubbery! Shrubberies are good. Shrubberies are nice. They're the nicest. Wow, like, these warm-up drawings I really need to do more of, like, live on stream. Because, as it turns out, it's a really good way of just mucking around and figuring things out. Like, really good, actually. Let's walk that off. Whee! And if you rotate it, shh, they will never know. They will never know. They will never know. They will never know that I did the thing. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I will do something different. Shrubbery! Which just reminds me of... what'd you call it? Magica. Does anyone remember that game? I remember that game. It was a good game, and then they ruined it with the sequel, as tends to be the case. Right, and Dinosaur is going to be like... Right, and I like to... Here's what I like to do with sauropods. I like to draw them quite pale, so let's do that. And we're gonna have reverse counter shading, because why the hell not? Whee! Some kind of Brachiosaurus, I guess. Hooray! Yay! I know how to draw dinosaurs. Drawing dinosaurs is very fun. Drawing dinosaurs is what all the kids are doing, I hope. I really hope they're still doing that. Because if they're not, that would be bad. That would be bad for my brain. We're gonna draw a little... we're gonna draw kind of a happy expression on him. That looks like shading, I assure you it isn't. Alright, let's go here and let's do some painting thing. Do stripy stuff. This guy looks like he's up to something now. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Well, you should absolutely look at it. What are we saying? You'll enjoy a little music short. Oh, really? Yes, the one you meant to spell, but you should absolutely look at it. The enemy should yell that. I'm not going to let...
Your favorite dinosaurs are...
What?
T-Rex? Well, that's nuts. My favorite dinosaurs are... Quetzalcoatlus!
Minus 10 billion points because, Quetzalcoatlus is not a dinosaur. Also, I could not play that all the way through because probably copyright infringement. But I will remember that for later. That guy is up to something. Continue it. Nope, I don't want to. No! You cannot make me. Do not tempt me with your internet content. I am the internet content. I'm immune to temptation, apart from all the times I was tempted. But, you know, so apart from all the times I was tempted by internet content... Right, so... This is a sauropod. We actually need to make him look like... There we go. That's better. We're anthropomorphizing the dinosaur, but that's okay. The dinosaur situation will get addressed. Oh, does someone cut in and say, like, that's not a dinosaur, you idiot? Probably. Right. Mouth. Shrubbery. Wait, no, that's not... I didn't mean to merge that down. No! When did I do that? No! No! Why? Wait. Oh, you piece of crap. Well, I have to do all that again. Ah! Ah! Well then, this is the warm-up, so we remember how to... I was about to say play the game, but we're not playing the game. We're drawing the dinosaur. It's different. It's different. It's different! Yay. Right, this is a lengthy warm-up for today because my brain needs to warm up, clearly. Once again, I have completely ruined my sleeping cycle. And this guy is just so happy to eat leaf. That's the plan. The plan is he is happy to eat leaf. Nostril. Is this an exact dinosaur shape? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know at all. What do you think? Right, I know what to do. Involves painting. Continue it. Literally just after. Oh no, otherwise. Painter-wise. Indeed! That is what they call me. That's what they call me on the streets. Painter-wise. Because when I paint, it's painful. I don't know why, but I just pictured a sauropod like in a terrarium, like a lizard, and I just thought to myself, wow, that would be a huge terrarium. It would need to be so big. It would need to be so massive. Whoops. Alright then, and we need some kind of spot thing, don't we? Or not. Let's see, I need to put leaf in mouth. Leaf. Leaf. Leaf goes here. Right, and I know how to draw leaf. I know how to draw leaf very well. Wait, wrong leaf color. We need... Wait, oi! 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 Dark leaf color. Stonking big mouthful of leaf. And... leaf 2. It's like leaf, but... different. This guy is just so happy to have leaf. I forgot what letter we're at. We're at W. No clue. Guess we'll have to start over. I forgot what letter we're at. We'll have to start over. Oh no. Jurassic Park is like the reptile section of a zoo. Just a bunch of colossal terrariums on huge shelves. That would be kind of sad for the dinosaurs, honestly. That would be less sad. Whoops. Right, so let's go here. And you need to communicate that this is not shadow, it's patterning. So, there's ways we can do that. Spacing. We're gonna make a speckly fella. I hope everyone's okay with that. And we're gonna add some yellow spots in there as well. Let's do... what should we do here? Let's do track direction. That's fun. Does this make any damn sense? Of course it doesn't. Why would it? And now we're just going to put scales on our friend here. And we know our scale pattern. So opacity, a little bit of softness. Little bit of... Huh? Alright. I really should save this. Save this as... What am I going to save it as? GIMP. Warm up. I have leaf. There we go. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Hehehe. Yeah. Yay! Yay! Hooray! 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 Hehehe. Leaf. Okay, let's do something like that. Do something like that. And patch over these bits here, which is a little bit too glary. Yeah. Yeah. And now we need some kind of shading. Right, so... There was a thing I did, dino shading. Dino shading. It's literally just to do something like this. So light is coming directly from above, which means... Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I missed a scale spot, didn't I? Oh, I bloody well did, didn't I? Oi, oh, whoops. Hello? There we go. Oh. There we go. Good. Dino shading. I think I've, like, figured out, like, probably a dozen ways to, like, put shadows on things, but, yeah, like, I always forget them, which is the problem. We probably would have been screw it. There's a faster way to do this. There is a much faster way to do this, and I should just do it. Wah! Oi! Gimp! Oi! 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 Do as I command. Curses! It's not doing as I commanded. It's not doing as I commanded. Hello, Drakefire. Welcome, welcome. Wait, no. Does have leaf. Wait, no. Did you already say... Ah! Help! Losing it. Oh, dinosaur shading. Okay. That would explain that. Okay. Save. And delete dino shading. We don't need it. Delete layer. And we're literally just going to... shade like so. Hold on, I have a standard shadow. Yes, I do. Alright, we need clouds. Is that sky blue, by the way? I probably should check that it's sky blue, because my dumbass is colorblind. Alright, so let's go there. Let's have something like that. Alright, so let's see. Right, I don't like that. Pressure opacity, pressure size, random color. What's perspective? Ooh. Interesting. I do like a fluffy cloud. I do like a fluffy cloud. It's not very helpful. Okay. Right, it is light blue. Thank you, Utanaran, but is it sky blue? That's the question. Alright, turn that crap off. Alright, so now we do this. Fluffy cloud here, fluffy cloud here. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful day in the mid-Cretaceous period. Oh boy. I hope that reads as tree canopy and not something else. I like this. I like this a lot. Don't usually colorblind see blue and yellow. There's a lot of kinds of colorblindness. I have the most common one, which is red-green. But, like, there's all kinds of... like, I often get, like... The problem is if two things are a similar lightness and shade, I can get them confused. Like, this kind of blue, I can quite easily mistake for green. So yeah, define sky blue. The kind of blue what the sky is. You could make the canopy white so it looks like he's poking through the clouds. Alright, I'm not gonna do that for realsies, but I am curious. Alright, so... let's see here. What do we do? Saturation? No. We're going to... colors... desaturate... and colors... where's it? Desaturate... That is quite fun. It's not what I'm gonna do. And then you just up the brightness a lot. And up the brightness a lot. Huh? Oh no, that's leaf 2. Up the brightness a lot. And up the brightness a lot. And up the brightness a lot. And up the brightness a lot. That's weird. I don't know, that doesn't look like cloud to me. Alright. Okay, that's our warm-up drawing. Now, everyone look at this warm-up drawing while I read about dinosaurs quickly. Shouldn't green activate the red-green receptors more than the blue receptors? Yeah, you think. Tallest dino ever. They've got their head in the clouds. With their leaf. I actually really like this color palette. Look at this. Just kind of like yellowy spots. Also, like, you can see the flower, not the flowers, the smile, like, through their leaf. He's like, hee hee hee, I have leaf, yum yum yum. Alright, what am I gonna do? What's me gonna do? Me is going to decide what dinosaur we should have. Wiehenvenator. What's Wiehenvenator? What's this? Is a genus of a ornithopod dinosaur from the... Oh, this is an Australian dinosaur. I'm not sure. I don't think we've done an Aussie dinosaur. We have done an Aussie dinosaur. We've done Lianeosaura. What is type specimen? Ah, yeah, 2 sections of jawbone. Okay. Nope, that's not... Well, no idea what the bloody thing looks like. A Wendyceratops we've already done. Should we do... Wulong? We've done a bunch of Chinese dinosaurs, but unfortunately, Dancing Dragon, Microraptorine Dinosaur, includes single species, represent a juvenile. Have we done a very bird-like dinosaur yet? Forest covers and dense fog might occur. True. Yeah, the weather forecast for the entire Mesozoic was warm and wet, so, like, there would be fog. There would absolutely be fog. Yeah. Alright. I might set this as one of... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to export this as pictures, art, or stream pictures, warm up, hehe, I have leaf. And don't mind me, I'm going to go over here. Personalize. And background, was it? Oh, wait, no. Wait. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Boom, boom. I know what to do. Boom, boom. Bodan streamer pictures. Hello? Can I just have copy, please? Copy. Pictures. Wallpaper material. Paste that in there. Yay! Now I get to see that later. Alrighty. Or oppressive Florida weather. Honestly, yeah, if there's any place that dinosaurs might thrive, it's Florida. Simply because people can't even get, like, you know... Florida has got a problem with invasive species. Everything from Nile monitors to boa constrictors to frickin' monkeys. So, yeah. Dinosaurs, Floridians would be helpless to stop a dinosaur invasion. And they would thrive. They might even eat the boa constrictors. What was I doing? I was trying to figure out... Wulong looks like the one. The one. The one for me. Alright, so have we done... We've done a bunch of bird-ish dinosaurs, but nothing quite as birdy as a Microraptorian. So we should probably do that. Let's look at our options here. What's Wulatelong? Let's have a look at that. Wulatelong. Extinct genus of basal oviraptorid dinosaur. Ooh. That's got decent, This actually has some decent fossil remains, and there's only one other oviraptorian that we've done in this series. The neck looks really nice. Thank you! Thank you. We done did a dinosaur. We done did a dinosaur, and that was just our warm-up. And that took half an hour. So thank you. Thank you, Robot Zeller. Alright. Let's see here. Am I ready to draw a frickin' Oviraptor again? Complete fossils. Blah, 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 blah. Oviraptor. So where's Oviraptor itself? This is a later one by the looks of it. By hand. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh. Wulatelong actually shared its environment with Protoceratops and Velociraptor. We've done a bunch of those Mongolian. We didn't do Protoceratops, did we? I don't think we did. What the hell did we do for P again? P is for... Oh yeah, we didn't do Protoceratops. We did do a different small ceratopsian, I think. Did we? Oh yeah, we did Leptoceratops, which is pretty similar. Still exploring our options. I really should have done this previously. Wiehenvenator. What is this? Ooh. Oh! German dinosaur! Megalosaurid. Ooh! Alright, this remains of a large theropod. Excavated. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Megalosaurid. Oh, this is a big fella. Type specimen. Interesting, interesting. I think I want to go with this guy, because we haven't really done any Megalosaurids in this. We've done... What have we done? We've done Spinosaurids. Let me show you... Let me show you my folder here. So, we've done Spinosaurids, we've done a bunch of Dromaeosaurs, Abelisaurids. I don't know what the hell Cryolophosaurus is. Dilophosaurus deinonychus. Yeah, no real megalosaurs, which is a shame, because, like, Torvosaurus is one of my favorite, dinos, and just like, well, we didn't do that for T. What did we do for T? We did T-Rex and Triceratops, because I think the people would revolt if I didn't do those. Twitch chat just finally broke up. Oh no! Ooh, indeed. Alright, I think I want to do this guy. Mostly because I've never heard of him, and I do want some obscure dinosaurs in here. Let's do that. What's the... Alright, can we get a decent skeleton? Skeleton. Is this my boy... Scott? Right, so this is quite fragmentary, unfortunately. Which is not great. Oh. Yeah, no, that's too fragmentary. No, I do kind of want to do this. I'm just going to have to compare it to other megalosaurids, aren't I? Classification. What's this thing? Alright, I'm going to... 6 attacks onto Torvosaurus. Alright, this is the way I get Torvosaurus in here. So if you don't know about Torvosaurus, it's like... I like to think of it as like... If Allosaurus was the lion of the Jurassic, Torvosaurus was kind of like a tiger. Sort of. Skeleton. And it's also interesting that... Please let my boy Scott... Is this by my friend Scott? Yay! Scott Hartman! That's not right. Man, I hope that's actually Torvosaurus. Okay. Ooh, it looks like it. Man, I hope so. Okay, so, Torvosaurus skeleton. Looks something like this. You will notice it's got little short legs compared to Allosaurus, which had long legs. So, right. We've decided. It's decided. I'm going to do an obscure megalosaur, which means no feathers. Woo! It does mean I need to figure out what the hell, like frickin' when the hell was this thing? Alright, so Wulong, get out of here, Wulong. Wiehenvenator was from Middle Jurassic of northwestern Germany. Okay then, this is the Calovian. Who done did classification paleoecology? Alright. Ooh. This is a coastal fella. Interesting. This guy lived along the coasts. Interesting. Interesting, like Eustreptospondylus, but bigger. If you know Eustreptospondylus, congratulations. You've watched the original Walking with Dinosaurs, and we don't talk about the new one. We just don't. Reference. There's reference. Alright, reference. We're going to need to... Yeah, I'm not going to use reference from someone called, Toxic Midget. That just that's not a reliable name. Alright. Right, Everything Dinosaur blog. Oh my god, a blog? Oh my god, you have a blog? Right, so we're gonna have to see here the difference in very specific boons of this fella. Right, so that's the skeletal material we have, I'm assuming. What the hell? Most things in Germany are coastal. It used to look something like the Caribbean. Oh yeah, that's very true! For a lot of the Mesozoic, particularly like the Jurassic and the Cretaceous, Europe was an archipelago. So, this guy very much could have, like, just... Maybe Carcass was washed out to sea, or this guy was an island hopper. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to have it, like... You know, be like marine... I'm gonna make a note now. Notes. 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 I learned Predator. Marine Tiger. Camo. Can you please? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! We can probably delete that. Delete that. Beach episode. Exactly! We're gonna put this thing in a bikini. We're not gonna put it in a bikini because that's really dumb. Alright, so that's reference. We're gonna call that reference 1. I'm gonna hide that because I'll hopefully remember that. Alright, so reference 2. And this is gonna be Torvosaurus. Man, oh man. I hope this is actually Torvosaurus. Wehen. Wehen or Wiehen. Remind me, in German... In Germany, when you see a W, to pronounce it as V. For some reason, I don't remember. V... Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Wiehenvenator. Wiehenvenator. Where? Wah. Wow, I cannot spell today. Reference to Torvosaurus. Torvosaurus. Man, I feel like a real paleontologist. I feel like, one of them people. Alright, so this is about 100 times bigger than it actually needs to be. And I think Torvosaurus, especially the European species of Torvosaurus, whatever the hell that was, big fella. Big dinosaur. Right, let's see, what's the difference here? There's not much different. Honestly, I could just use the Torvosaurus skeleton. I think the main difference is that, what is the main difference? These are almost... Why do they always draw dinosaurs in this kind of pose? This might be, like, very similar. That's so similar. How would you tell these things apart? Alright then. So kind of like V. This, the one seems to have, like, a bump in his head or something. Now that you mention it... Yeah, oh yeah, this Torva... Aha! Well spotted. Like, yeah, you can kind of see... Well, this Torvosaurus has like a wee little bump in front of the eye, and this one doesn't. But also that skull is very fragmentary, so... But that does look like it's not broken, so there is that. Alright, so basically like Torvosaurus, but probably smaller. I actually need to check here. How big was this fella? Alright, so let's go open here... Actually, let's do... Ah! No! 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 Help! Alright, so this guy's like... Actually, this is kind of Torvosaurus-sized. It's like... Whoops. It's like, so, 8 meters long. Initial size estimates were a lot bigger, actually, so... Looks like that. Let's go find a Torvosaurus, Interesting. This is actually like similar to the this is actually similar to like let's see here. Copy image. And I'm just not gonna keep this here, but if we can try and get the human roughly the same size. So like so you get a sense that yeah, no, Torvosaurus. Alright, the smaller Torvosaurus species, like the North American one, I think, is about the same size as this fella. But the larger Torvosaurus species was a lot bigger. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Right, we don't need to know how big Torvosaurus was, we only need to know how big Wah was. What's this thing called again? Wiehenvenator. 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 Okay, let's save this before I forget. You see, W is for Wah. Wiehenvenator. There we go. Okay. So remember, marine tiger camouflage, which basically just means dark green. Okay then. So yeah, no bump on the head. Right. So we're basically just gonna have to draw this thing from a combination of the material. Yeah. And I might as well block the tail off because like that's not right anyway. All right. Enough piss-farting about. Enough piss-farting about. It's time to draw. It's time to draw. Apologize for that, but I think you'll find this a bit more interesting. What is an island critter? I kind of want to make it dark blue. Dark blue, dark green kind of color. Not marine, so to speak. Alright, so I want to draw this guy kind of skulking because megalosaurs like this fella, like, they were very long. Like you've probably noticed, long fella. So, I want to draw him having a bit of a skulk. Like he's combing the beaches for signs of snacks. So there, big bump on the neck. And this interesting kind of long body, like so. Lean and mean, which is how I like my dinosaurs. And an absolutely stupidly long tail. Which means... Actually looking at Torvosaurus for reference. No, that's that's about what we want. Right, let's move this guy over here. That is very, very blobby. Oh, Lord. Okay, then. I think I need to fix my graphics card, whatever the hell's wrong with it, because it might be dying. Which will be really annoying, actually, because it's not that old. Maybe I just need to make sure it's seated properly. Maybe I bumped it. Maybe I bumped my graphics card too hard one time. Alright, that tail is not ideal. This is a long fella. Long fella. Long fella. There we go. Did I make the torso? I do tend to make the torso too long. In this case, I actually haven't made the torso too long. Let's move you over there. So, like, so... So from there to there. You can tell I'm a real artist because I do this to measure the drawing. Close enough. That's the right length, roughly. Okay, so funny thing... alright, so now image... Wait, no. Layer matched to image. Layer to image size. Let's do a little bit of a tidy. This green is not a very natural color, is it? Yep, I don't like this color. I don't like this color. I'm feeling orange. Like, I think I've done, like, tigery patterns for... What did I do? I think I did for... Not really. I think I aimed for tigery patterns with some things and then just... Neo-Venator, I think. Wow, another Venator. Well, let's just go full... German tiger stripes. Just draw a tiger tank. Okay. So let's do this kind of muted color, like so. That's hard to see. That's not ideal. We don't like that. I don't like that, Sam I Am. I do not like that in a pram. Alright, so there. Also, there's something I want to try. Because I watched a video not that long ago about, like, what color T-Rex, like, most likely would have been. It's a wonderful video, and I honestly should share it in chat. I think I will, actually. Because... what do you go to... playlists? Do I have playlists? Do I have recently added A to Z? Right. Where the hell was it? Aha! Ow! Right. Share this. For all you dino nerds in chat, hi. We're putting in the work on Saturday, so I have to leave in a minute. Hello, Four-Winded. Happy to have you in here anyway. There's like T-Rex color, so treat yourself. Well, after the stream's over, everyone bookmark that thing. Because it's actually very interesting how the guy who is like a biologist doing a PhD in animal camouflage, like walks you through like the logic and the like how camouflage works in critters. And how T-Rex would have been similar or not similar to modern critters. I'm procrastinating. I need to draw the legs. I need to draw the legs. I need to draw the legs. Limbs 1. Limbs 1 go here. And reference Torvosaurus need to go here so I can look at limb. Okay, I want him doing a steppy. Kind of a similar steppy to what he's doing there, but different. He's quite a lean and mean little guy, ain't he? So just something like this. Not exactly what I want. That's not what I want. Okay, so we're gonna go something more like this. Big cough, big cough. Hopefully I haven't made this guy too lean and mean. Because that would be bad. Limbs 1, thank you. Alright then, and limbs 2 goes here. It is very warm in my room. Very warm in my room. Let's actually make this limb look better than it does. Did I put that too far back? I think I did. Alright, limbs 1. You move over there. And that leg is about the length of the torso. So I need to make this a little bit bigger. Little bit. Like so. Long fella. Alright, so move you up there. And limbs 1. Limbs 2. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something like that. And we're going to darken that a smidge. Darken that a smidge. Maybe not that much. We're going to darken that like so. We're going to go like that, and we're going to go like so. How does that work? Okay then. Also, while it occurs to me, how's everyone's new year going? Mine's going pretty well. I've launched myself into content. I have managed to fizzle myself out already and ruin my sleeping cycle. which is always very nice. And by very nice, I mean I am running on caffeine and fumes immediately. We love that for me. We really do. Alright, let's do here. Right. This looks a little weird. It looks weird, but it's like... Ah, dear, accurate. Okay, I think I actually made... Let's rotate this a little bit. Hold on, let's see here. The head... Right, the Torvosaurus has like a ridiculously long head compared to everything. So this guy's head is roughly the same length as the femur in total. So I actually need to make this guy a little bit more thick. Need to thicken our dinosaur. Shock horror. Okay, I'm doing already. I'm going to be an interesting year for sure, but right now it's decent. Yeah. You gotta count your blessings, and you gotta persevere, like I'm persevering drawing dinosaurs. I have made the head too big. Need to shrink that head and neck, because that looks too big. Looks too big, like so. Also quite a deep... I just noticed, well, on this reconstruction, there's no bone there, so who knows what it actually looked like. Quite a deep chest. Quite a deep, deep chest. Shrink the head just a smidge. There we go. There we go. And also, island dinosaurs. So, like that. Yep, that's looking pretty good, I'd say. That's looking like it's coming together. Right, look, need motivation. Hehehe. Almost been an hour, my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna need a soothing cup of tea in a second. Alright, so the hands of this guy are basically non-existent. Look at that. There's like... It's like this part of the hand, and that's what we've got. So, we are going to shamelessly steal Torvosaurus's hands. And we're gonna hope for the best, aren't we? I'm gonna hope that no paleontologist jumps up my butthole saying, "You did the hands wrong!" Ah! Ah! You did the hands wrong, how dare you! Well, I've already done the hands wrong. Look at that. Wacky hands! I'm the wacky man! I got them wacky hands. Alright. Alright. Hands, hands. We haven't even gotten to toes yet. Everyone stop panicking. Is that correct? I hope so. Alright, one of the things that drives me crazy whenever people do, like, skeletal references is that they always hide the, like, the second hand. So if we just hide the drawing for a second... Oh no! We cut the thing's body off! How will it swim? Like, this Torvosaurus skeleton drawing, which, like, by Scott Hartman, we salute him, just the left hand, but not the right hand. So you see what the hand looks like from this angle, but not this angle. True. Why did... Yeah, there seems to be, like, themes in paleo art, which I'm trying to get away from, but then I drew Utah Raptor like a bloody xenomorph, so what do I know? Okay, that needs to be longer. That needs to be a little bit longer. Something like that, yes. Good. Alright. Those two. and I have to do my best guesstimation as to what this looks like. I have failed to guesstimate. It's interesting you draw a Megalosaur, you get the sense like, huh, yeah, this is... I don't want to say primitive, it's different from, like, other dinosaurs. Like, you look at a Tyrannosaur or something, you actually do get kind of a sense of like, oh yeah, this thing evolved from a leggy fella. Quite long-bodied, this guy. We need to tilt that tail down a little bit now, think about it. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to draw this guy scavenging on a sea turtle. Because I think that will be cool. And something like this, and... Alright, the tail from the pubis is actually... The tail should actually be even longer. Whoop. When in doubt, Megalosaurs had damn long tails, as it turns out. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? But that kind of... I love the way Torvosaurus, its back looks. It's like, it's got this very, like, smooth... You get the sense that this was like a thing that moved very smoothly, like through the trees. Come with me into the trees. Let's get away just for one day. Why am I singing Rammstein on the dinosaur stream? That's a little silly. Silly, I say! But we are here for silly. I mean, look at this guy. He has leaf. Silly. Alright, let's go here. Do that. Right, and we need to thicken this just a smidge, just a smidge. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. There we go. Do 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 do. I actually could make the neck a little bit longer. That neck is like so. Or not. Nah, that's fine. How's this look? It's almost crocodile-like if you do it like that. Big neck muscle back there. Not much of a bump here. Snoot is more sloped over there. But it is still quite boxy. Yeah. Yes, and it's also got a bit of a chin. So we need to file off this like so. Here, chin. Chin to win. And jaw is something like this. Sloped, but not as sloped as I've made it. Yes, 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 yes. Both his arms fuse into one hand. No one holds the hands like that. Yeah. Alright, I just remembered I need to do this. For perspective. Okay then, I like what we've done here. I like what we've done here a lot. Long boy, long fella. That seems alright. I need to file off the end of this tail a little bit. Terribly sorry, we need to file your tax return. Oh, dang it, I just remembered I need to do my taxes. I don't want to. It takes only 5 minutes because I live in New Zealand and our tax system isn't, like, designed to make you sad. Alright, so limbs 1, we're just going to flesh out these beautiful, beautiful meaty thighs. Pretty sure Megalosaurs were not fast runners. Also, you can tell that, like, Megalosaurus was the first dinosaur ever scientifically named, and you can tell it's like early days because Megalosaur just means big lizard, because that's what they thought these things were. The original Megalosaur looked kind of like a friggin' crocodile combined with a bear. It is interesting, actually, that Megalosaurus gets overshadowed in media a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, first dinosaur, and then people kind of just stop talking about it. Probably was quite a groovy animal in its own right. Alright then, so he's having a sniff. He's having a snifter at the thing. This is a great opportunity for me to go brew a cup of tea. Big effing lizard. Yep, well, that's what they thought it was. That's what I thought it was. And I think, like, the vibe I get... Komodo dragon. I need to do the island predator, marine tiger camo, and... Komodo dragon on 2 legs. Or... Yeah! Yeah, because, like... Thinking. Brain. We can think with brain. Alright, let's go here, and I'm going to run a little ad break. And I'll be right back with you. Golden Dinosaur Ultra Rare Drop. Hell yeah. Alright then, I will see you in about 2 minutes. Be back soon. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. I'm back. I'm not going to get Twitch Turbo, but I do appreciate the ads only being 5 seconds long. Oh yeah, what were the ads, by the way? I managed to avoid ads for the most part. Thank goodness. Oops, almost turned the whole stream off. Hello! So let's make fun of the ads together. Right. Where was I? I was here. Alright, you know what this thing needs? Eyeballs. Torvosaurus, where are you, sir? Alright, is you here? Scleral rings, as you do. Actually, I need this guy down here as well. So you get a sense that these skulls are very similar. My goodness. Alright, let's see here. Mouth is kind of doing so we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna do 3 is the magic thing. Maybe a little less than that. Quite a deep, like, yeah, it's a kind of wide, yeah. Alright, eyeballs. Yee. Not there. I'm going to just do there. You know that feeling when you inhale through your nose and air rushes over that one spot on your throat and it hurts real bad? Yeah, when you got illness. Yeah, that sucks. Whoops, that was incorrect. And we need to put eyebrows on this fella. Did I make the eyes too big? Did I make the eyes too... Did I make the eyes too big? I do not know. I did make the eyes too big. Right. Right, eyeball needs to be moving up a smidge. Where though? Right there. This thing's mostly snoot. This dinosaur has a snoot. What's a snoot? Alright, so there we go. And the nostrils are kind of on top there. Like here. Kind of. Big nostrils. Oh, I can imagine this guy combing the beaches with a comb. Swimming from island to island. Maybe that's why this guy has such a long tail. So he can swim from island to island. Okay, need to make this a little bit less. A little bit less, you know, just like, you know, needs to be less like Shere Khan from the Jungle Book cartoon. And again, to put a little bit of a curve on him. Little bit of curve. Gotta put curves on your dinosaurs. It's important. Cool. Alright, we done did that. We done did it. We done did do the thing. So if we move... Oopsie daisy. Nope. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted at all. And you go over here. And you go over here. Because we need to figure out this thing's nails. This thing's nails. Nailed it. Wow. Oh, wait. Hello. Interesting. Oh, that's Torvosaurus, though. That whole thing is just one big claw? Interesting. Interesting. Well then. Far be it from me to disagree. I want the precise color. Gimme that. Thank you. Yeah, like you swallowed a brick. I found some throat numbing mints to really help with that. The snoot goes all the way down. Droop snoot. Yeah, like, Megalosaurs just had, like, big boxy heads. Big boxy ass heads. Alright, I'm gonna need to... Where is your hand? I need your hand. I wanna hold your hand. So the claw actually goes, like, all the way up here. Which is interesting. Big claw. Which, weirdly enough, reminds me of the marsupial lion, Thylacleo carnifex. Because it also... Well, it had a big thumb claw. What is that? Right, so I think that is the thumb, technically. Alright, so we've got smaller claws over here. Interesting claws this fella has. Just gotta remember to make it in the correct size. Like so. But this is another thing that drives me nuts, is like, is that claw curved or straight? I'm going to guess it's curved. They generally are. Right, more thickness. Okay, this guy actually needs to move closer. And this guy needs to move closer. Much closer. Alright then. Droop snoot, droop snoot, droop snoot. Excellent, excellent. This looks weird. We will fix it. We'll fix it in post. Post is now. No! No! Alright. So now we gotta do this. Big claw for big dinosaur. Too fat! The claw's too fat. It needs to lose weight. Immediately. Stop eating donuts, claw. Donuts are delicious. And we love them. What? You can't have too many donuts. Alfred, where are my donuts? Where are my donuts, Alfred? Sorry, Master Wayne. You're losing your bat shape. You can't have any more donuts. What are you talking about, Alfred? Round is a shape for a bat. Seriously though, like some bats are delightfully round. Just round little friends. Was it the Pekka Pekka, one of them New Zealand bats, actually the only one that's still left alive after the other one went extinct. That thing is hilarious, because it is round. It is very round. It's just a round little fur ball that would have been involved to be flightless, except it isn't. Why do I keep underestimating the size of claw? Fear the claw. Fear it. Fear this claw. Fear the claw. Fear the claw. Ah, the claw. The claw. The claw. okay, I'm being strange. I'm being a strange person on the internet. No one's ever done that before. No one ever's done that before. More better wise, please. Wait, what? More better. Okay.
Alfred, what is this?
It's a dinosaur, Master Wayne. They ruled the Earth millions of years ago.
Do they have money?
Why would you want them to have money, Master Wayne?
I'm deeply in debt from all my bat gadgets. Turns out when you spend your whole night fighting crime, it makes it hard to run a company during the day. They kind of referenced that in that one movie when I was asleep during a meeting. And then they didn't really go into it. When does Batman sleep? Batman never sleeps. When Batman is tired, except he's never tired, he just blinks more rapidly. That's what Batman does. Anyway, I need to borrow money from a dinosaur. I'll be right back.
Oh dear, there's something about putting on a stupid voice which just really helps the improv juice flow. Alright. We could actually make the arms a little bit bigger. This guy looks like he could give you a hug. Also, thank goodness, standard dinosaur foot. Yep, we don't have the feet for this fella, so we're going to assume standard dinosaur foot. Just need to remember which foot is which. This is peak humor to me. It's just me doing a bad Christian Bale Batman impression. Well, your wish is my command.
Alfred, where's my chocolate milk? I need my chocolate milk in order to do proper Batman things.
Your metabolism is not as good as it used to be, Master Wayne. You need to not drink so much chocolate milk. It's full of sugar, Master Wayne.
You know what's hilarious is that my impression of, like, Christian Bale's Batman and, like, you know, Alfred, it's like, I'm not doing an impression of that movie, I'm doing an impression of the Game Grumps doing an impression of that movie, which somehow makes it funnier.
Alfred, I need my chocolate milk. It's good for energy.
No, Master Wayne. You must eat your spinach. Do you remember the Popeye comics, Master Wayne?
I never cared for Popeye. He wasn't rich. I only respect rich people. I don't respect you, Alfred. I pay you several $100,000 a year. But that's not rich in my book. Hey.
Like, if you do the Christian Bale Batman impression long enough, it just generates, like, you know, into kind of like a dog barking, just... How about we give you a scenario Batman is in and you have to play it out? Okay, go for it. Give me a Batman scenario. Do I... I wonder if that could be like a point reward or something. Just like... It's just like, point redeem, I have to do the Batman voice. Oh dear, whoops, wrong layer. Wrong layer indeed. Oh dear, alright, so here we do this. Right, Batman gets the Batmobile ready to the DMV. So it's like, here's the thing, I've never been to the DMV, so this is gonna be fun.
Hello? I'm here to register. I'm here to register a car.
Are you Batman?
Yes. Can you... Like, it's pretty obvious. I'm a well-recognized international figure. I'm internationally recognized in Gotham.
Alright, so, have you had your warrant of fitness on the vehicle?
What? No, it's a superhero crime-fighting vehicle. Like, it doesn't need a warrant of it's legal, I swear. I lobbied the government. I mean, Bruce Wayne lobbied the government to, like, make it so that the Batmobile was exempt.
Uh-huh, really? Well, I've heard that before. I don't know why the DMV receptionist is, like, starting to be, like, sassy like this. If this is even sassy. I'm gonna need to, like... I haven't heard of it. So no, you need to go get a warrant of fitness before I register your vehicle. Sorry.
What do you do? Can I get? Do you accept bribes? Wait, no, I'm trying not to have Gotham Cry.
Sir, please leave or I'll call security.
I keep you safe at night. I beat up criminals. And by criminals, I mean poor people. I'm really bad at keeping the Joker in prison.
Sir, like, please leave. Just go get. I don't know how the DMV works. It's really big. I think Boda's voice is gonna give. It's surprisingly tiring. Okay, was that good enough? And then the joke. And then the final thing is like,
wait a minute. Wait, you're wearing a mask.
And then the receptionist pulls up and is like, I was the Joker the whole time, Batman. Are you gonna put me in jail now? I love it when you put me in jail. I can't do a Joker impression. I'm like a dog chasing cars. Don't know what I'd do with one if I caught it. And that's why I work at the DMV, so I can catch cars. And then just look at them in my hands, because I've got massive Joker hands. Okay, I'm Jokered out. I'm Batmaned out. My goodness. Alright, you know what I want to do, actually? I want to... What is this foot doing? It's kind of coming off the ground a little bit, so it needs to be like... So... Shoes. I'm thinking about toes. Incidentally, I have not been keeping up with, like, any superhero films at all, because, like... I don't know. Do people watch them, right? People must watch them. They must make some money for people to keep making them. So, like, how many, like, when was the last reboot of everything? And it really is modern-day mythology, if you think about it. It's just, like, retelling the same story over and over. But people want to see how it's done this time. It's weirdly... I don't know. Superhero stuff is like comfort food, I guess. I don't watch any movies. Actually, yeah, I don't like... What happened? Like, people don't really watch movies anymore. It's because video games and online content, like, takes up all of people's attention. Which isn't a bad thing, because I think Hollywood ran out of ideas approximately 100 years ago. So, meh. Yabu sucks to them, I guess. I hope they're losing money. It is quite cool, though, is, like, I keep meaning to... Man, I hope... I should check my email and make sure that, like, maybe they'll get back to me eventually. Because there's a Ghibli movie that my girlfriend watched, has recommended to me. It's like, what's it? Ponyo? Which is one I haven't seen. It's like The Little Mermaid, but different. Alright, so we've got claws. Alright, we've got our friend here. We've got the basic shape, I think. Yep, that's pretty basic shape. I'll just smooth the back out a little bit more. I want to get the sense that this is a lean, mean fella. Scavenging and living in the European archipelago. Excuse you? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, limbs. There you go. There you go. Right, so, there we go, like so. Not that much, not that much. Very smooth. Very smooth, like so, yes. Lean fight machine. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, what was the last movie? I think the last actual movie I watched was like the original Jurassic Park with my girlfriend. And, can recommend. Bloody good movie. Bloody good. Alright, now, we need to do the thing. 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 Oh, yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Right, counter shading is important. Right, and so we're gonna have vertical stripes on the body, but horizontal stripes on the, like, the head. But first, counter shading. And for once in my miserable life, I'm going to do something like this. I'm gonna keep the limbs separate to make my life easier. Okay, that's set for like there, and if we make this like there... Whoops! Incorrect. There we go, and then, drawing, we're gonna do something like this. Yes. Oh no. What the hell's going on here? Ew. Ew, I messed it up. Ew, no. You know. OG Jurassic Park is true. I don't really watch movies too. I mean, the fact that, like, we're here and we're on Twitch is a little bit of a hint. Just a little bit of a hint that maybe we're not the movie-watching crowd, huh? Us people here. Alright, so now... smudge time. Smudge, 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 smudgy, 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 smudge. Smudge, 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 smudge. Smudge, 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 smudge. Maybe you should make this more green. Probably should make this more green. Bearing in mind that, like, dinosaurs were not limited in color palette. Like mammals are. I always struggle with that. Because if I draw a green dinosaur, it looks frickin' cartoony. Alright, so let's colorize this a little bit. Hue... let's do it. Alright, so I think we can merge things down. And we can... drawing. Whoops. Okay, and we're gonna do colorize, hue, chroma. Huh, that does literally nothing. Oh, wait, no, it does. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like that. Want to do something different. Hue saturation. I like the orange, damn it. There we go. How about that? How about that? And bright yellow. There we go. There we go. Can't type chat messages and moves to distract the main character. That is a huge benefit of streaming over movies. Imagine if you could do that. Although people would probably resort to AI-generated crap in order to do that. Which I'm not cool with. And that would also burn down a rainforest or three. Alright, so we have that. And now horizontal and aha. So let us, delicious lettuce, go over here. And what does this look like? Right, so awesome. I only learned how to do this the other day. It's pretty good. this is a thing to deal with sunlight, which I like. It's almost like war paint. I like it. I like it. I like it. I does. Yes. Just need to taper that a little bit. So it doesn't look quite so like that. Yes. 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 Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm just drawing a dinosaur. Just drawing a dinosaur. Won't you please draw a dinosaur with me? Neat. Dinosaur drawing is fun. Yay! Alright. You think the darkness is your ally? You think the dinosaur is your ally? I was born in it, molded by it. I spent 10 million years inside the dinosaur, gestating. And by the time I came out of the dinosaur, I was incredibly buff. Not quite as buff as the comic book version of myself. Because it's very difficult to be that buff. Unrealistically buff. Molded by it. Have you ever poured cookies into a mold? It's quite satisfying. I sound like I'm going to fall asleep. Interesting. Yeah, this is not a good Bane impression. I was going for like 5 seconds and talked about gestating a dinosaur. Yeah, well, that's what we do around here, apparently. You think the darkness is your ally? It's very dark inside a dinosaur. I should know. I've been inside a dinosaur many times. Not like that. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't swing that way. Like, no judgment to the people who are sexually excited by dinosaurs. But it's not what I'm into. I'm into damaging Batman a lot. I get my rocks off by breaking Batman in half. No, I don't like what I'm saying anymore. I would like to stop now. I want off this ride. Is it not like that? Oh no. Nope. Oh, this is the point where everyone leaves the stream. I hope. Clip that. Please don't. I hate my brain. I hate my brain. I wish my brain was different. I wish my brain was someone else's brain, so I wouldn't need to worry about my brain so much. Incidentally, this is one of the better looking stripy fellas that I've done in recent days. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Big blotch right where the bumhole is. Of course you join. Ah, you only said because I don't know how to clip. I don't know how to clip either. There's a clip button, probably. I think I have one. Clip that. Well, I could have. Well, it's too late now. No one will ever know I said the horrible, horrible, horrible thing. And that's fine with me. Hello, Azusa. You missed nothing. Deep red dinosaur pregnancy. No. It wasn't like, that wasn't even the bit, like, that, like, made me uneasy. It was like the bit well, I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm definitely not gonna mention that, like, Batman villains probably get their rocks off torturing Batman. It's almost certainly something on the internet for that. Whoops. Just do that, and this needs a little spot. So we're gonna put a little spot here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're drawing green tiger thingy. If your brain was my brain, you'd just be thinking about wife and dick all the time. Plip, plap, plap, plap. Get. Azusa? Gonna need you to calm down. Oh no, that's actually quite a nice comment. Thank you! It's basically, we're shooting for tiger, but also, like, yeah, like, you do get the kind of sense that, like, it breaks up the pattern, like, quite nicely. Now I need to make this guy look less concerned, because that's concerning. That's very concerning to me. If the dinosaur is concerned, it means, like, it's going to get agitated, and that'll make it very hard to get inside it. Well, I've lost control of my improv brain. I've officially lost control of it. Officially lost control of it. It's official. Lost control of it. You know what's bad? Someone almost certainly has done some kind of, like, fanfic where, like, Batman villains shag dinosaurs. That mute button looking mighty alluring right now. Yeah, honestly, don't blame you. Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop. I know how to stop. I'm a good person. I can stop. I can stop whenever I want. I can just focus on... I really kind of feel sorry for the people who joined for a chill dinosaur stream, and instead they got whatever this is. Dear. My humor comes from letting my brain do things and then regretting what my brain has done. Okay then, let's go here and just a little bit darker. And we're gonna go like so, like so, like so. Whee! Whoopsie daisy. Thank you. Right, let's go here. We're doing good. My corrupting influence is spreading. Yeah, that's why I enjoyed mainly the art. Yeah, don't let me forget about the art later. To look at your art, le driver. Alright, I'll do that. I'll frickin' do that later. Actually, speaking of prehistoric stuff, you know what game I started playing again recently? Far Cry Primal. It's one of those games that, like, it's not great, but it's kind of satisfying. There's something really nice about getting to the point where you have moved up the food chain and you can just, like, I don't know, you can just get a jaguar to maul people from the shadows and they're like, ah! And you're like, heh, crouch in a bush. Do I like this pattern? Yes, I do. 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 I've heard it's pretty good. Back when Ubisoft wasn't that abysmal. Ubisoft, from what I'm hearing, is in a really bad patch right now. They're just not doing anything right. Like, it's, what was it? Like, I was out of the loop on current video games for a long time, but apparently they did that Skull and Bones thing, which is like a really, like, they just really screwed it up. They made a pirate game that was horribly boring and had no swashbuckling in it, which is just about, like, how do you cock that up? And also the non-stop, endless microtransactions. Which is a shame, because Ubisoft has that thing, where it, like, they come so close. They do their homework. They make... They have the budget. They have the talent. But they always manage to somehow, like, completely cock it up. Like, at the last second, it's like, oh, you've made a gorgeous environment, but you filled it with bloody numbers and icons, so that players can't see what they're doing. And that sucks. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, Ubisoft, what the hell, man? Because Far Cry Primal is like, there's a lot of, like, decisions which are just really stupid. Like, the fact that, like, they didn't really, like, care about the plot that much in that game, so they just straight up spoil it. Like, you know, the UI spoils the damn plot, which is, like, really annoying. There's no suspense. But there's still, like, beautiful moments in that game, which is like, oh man, you could have done so much more with this. You had motion capture and everything. Man. Trust a AAA studio to just cock it up at the... Trust me to pick the wrong tool. I picked the wrong tool, everyone. I picked the wrong tool. You know what that means? I'm the tool. Ah! Pointy, pointy. Pointy, pointy, pointy. Whee! Ubisoft is in deep poop. The stream has a critical lack of 40mm anti-air weaponry. Don't worry, we'll get to that. We will 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 get to that. Ah! I keep picking the wrong tool. Help! Wrong tool. I need my tool. I simply need my tool. My tool is important to me. It's precious. Precious. Alright. How much more can we make the stripes pointy? Do we even need to make the stripes pointy? I think we do. There we go. This big blob can stay a blob. Because I think that looks nice. I think that looks nice. Yes. Do 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 do. Ah! Wait a minute, I just had a thought. If I do this... Oh my word. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's so cool. I love it.
I love it. It feels good on my body.
This border-wise is smoother now. What? Microtransactions. What are they even doing? He has gotten a summer haircut, as I recall. Less hair than usual, just be... Nope, I did get my summer shear. This border-wise is a mooth. What? Oh, smooth. Yeah. I figured their summer's the wrong way around. Excuse you? Just because there's like way less people in the southern hemisphere doesn't mean our summer's wrong. Maybe your summer's wrong. Did you think about that? Just because you northern lot outnumber us doesn't mean you're automatically right about what season it is. I got unreasonably indignant about that. It actually is snowing right now. Oh man, I could kill for some snow. I wouldn't, but like I could. I could.
Who wants to die to give me snow? Frosty the Snowman, he is really pissed off. Bane has been saying weird stuff.
So Frosty is going to kill him, which reminds me, I need to do a lot of editing. Fun fact, for the people here from the depths, which is probably most of you. What do you call it? So, like, I have beaten the new Christmas campaign. I've recorded the whole thing. It's about 5 hours of footage, and I need to cut it down into one manageable video, because I hate to say it, I don't like the Christmas campaign. It is boring. It is like, ugh. Lots of beautiful aesthetic builds, but it's like, maybe it's me. Maybe it's not you, it's me. Oh, nice. Let me guess. Barons of the North, hard and difficult cram only run next? No! I need to finish my cram thing. I need to do a hell of a lot of building. I just need to do lots of building stuff. I need to build. 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 It is in my blood. Ah. I am Dracula. I bid you welcome. We have no wine to drink. We have excessive amounts of Diet Mountain Dew. Because nobody bought it. Yes, it was me! I'm tired of people drinking real Mountain Dew. It is too sugary. Makes their blood taste too sweet. I do not like to drink from people with diabetes. Not sure what... That was a sad laugh. You need wives. More wives than FTD. Well, you know what to do, is it? Add wife. Lots of wife. This is my wife song. It's a very nice song. I think I made the forearms a little bit too far forward. You know what? We don't know what this thing's chest looks like. It can look like that. It's fine. Alright, so if I do brightness and contrast, let's see here. So a bit more contrast. Ooh. And what if we desaturate this a little bit? Desaturate. Well, hold on. Hold on. So. I do like that. This thing you would not see coming ever. Oh wow. Okay, let's up the contrast a little bit. Just a smidge. There we go. I just realized the car. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Long fella. Very long. Alright, so now we need to draw scoots on this, guys. We need to draw scales and scoots. Scales and scoots, scales and scoots. Remember, it all comes together in the scales. Flying train. The flying train is amazing, I love it. I only know that Bane wants to get in it, but not in that way. Yes, I want to get... I'm not gonna do that again. Nope. 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 You cannot make me do that again. I'll do it again by accident. Don't make me do it. Do not make me do it. I will never do the Bane voice again. Ah, ah, ah. Right, and I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to track direction with this, because that's nice. I completely forgot about my notes about, like, Marine Tiger and, like, Komodo Dragon. We can play with the hue a little bit. We can play with it. You're in the darkness as you are. I was born in it. Molded by it. Now I'm just doing the Bane voice. Help! I don't want to do the Bane voice. Help! I'm being possessed by Bane from Batman. I have possessed this small-time streamer / YouTuber. There's nothing you can do to save him. His head is filled with canoes. Oh, it's not actually very comfortable in here. It's full of canoes and dinosaurs. Jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We have fun here. We have a lot of fun here. What was bad about it? Love that seems involuntary at this point. Scoot, scoot. Borderwise and Bane both start with a B. Coincidence? I don't think so. I was actually Borderwise this whole time. Did you know? My ultimate plan to kill Batman involves canoes. Did you know that of all the things Batman can do, drive a canoe is not one of them? Bane, sir, you don't drive a canoe, you paddle it. I'm sorry, but you must now die for your insolence. No! Yes, I kill my subordinates. He does that in the film. Bane's a bad boy. Did you know that Bane is a bad guy in Batman? Because he's a bad man. He's bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. He's a sheep. Oh yeah, like, I don't watch movies, but I do watch movie trailers, because they effectively spoil the whole movie nowadays anyway. So it's like, there was, what was it, like the Sheep Detectives? I saw a trailer for that movie. Really dumb, and I actually told my girlfriend about it, because she's from the South Island, which is like the sheep capital of New Zealand, which is like the sheep capital of the world. And she, like, from my description, she said, like, yeah, no, they don't know anything about sheep. They know nothing about the sheep. They are foolish. Foolish, I say. They know nothing about the sheep. Nothing about the sheep. Nothing about sheep. Right, do need to separate this out a smidge so that people can see it. There we go. Cool, just need to remember my super scaly brush. Size is like that. Size is like that. Spacing is like 70. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, kaboom. Almost done here. Just need to do armor plating on the head. And scoots on the feet, and we will be done, and we'll be ready for Africa. Yay. Just need to double check that I've put things on the stripes. I have not. I have been skipping the stripes like a bad boy. Look at the scaly fella. Look at how scaly this fella is. Alright, so now we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a different texture. We're gonna do this texture. No, we're not. We're gonna do, what's this? Right, track direction. We don't want that. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Oops. Oops. Right, face needs different. Face needs to be different. Face needs to look like... Ah, screw it. Screw it in the butt. Let's do this instead. Opacity. Size. Spacing is like 70. There we go. Uncle's finally using it for all the canoes, like White Room Torture instead of all White's canoes. The Did You Know activated my fight or flight. I've actually never seen any movie with Batman aside like a movie. Bane has been behaving well recently. As a reward, he gets to spend time in the canoe. Oh dear. You'd think they would know at least a bit about sheep and then they make a movie about... Yeah, you'd be amazed. I wonder if this dino would taste like apple or lime. It would probably taste like Dinosaur, honestly. You do love wife, Azusa. It is one of your many admirable traits. Right, so now we're going to just do this over here, and now that's a different pattern. Ah! Right, now we can do this. We can trace out... Does this look right? I hope it does. Because it'll have to freaking do. I'm actually, like, running off Tyrannosaur facial integument for this, which is probably not correct. The Megalosaurus probably had something slightly different. Roll on the weekend. It is the weekend already. Oh no. How's that looking? Not great. We need more texture. More texture. Whoops. Alright, apologies to everyone who wants that ready for Africa, like, meow, but... I don't actually like that, I really don't. I need to figure out how to do good, like, facial plates like that. I'm just gonna put scales on it and call it a day. Because I reckon T-Rex had armored faces because we have direct evidence of that. And of a sort. I'm just gonna do this. No, that pattern's a watermelon dinosaur. Probably red inside too. Oh, damn it. You're right. I've drawn a watermelon dinosaur. No! I've drawn a frickin' watermelon. No! No! Well, that makes the thumbnail really easy. That can work. Yay. Subtlety. Subtlety. I like it. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, what was I gonna do? Shakes. What was I? Ah, scoots. Scoots, scoots, scoots. Scoots, 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 scoots. We're gonna have 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And here on the other 2, like so. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because remember, these guys had bird feet. Or beast feet. Because theropod, that's what that word means. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, looks pretty good. Alright, now we need to make this not watermelon colored. Oh dear. Alright, so watermelon color simply will not do. We need to do some colorization. And we need to redo the eyes anyway. Alright, so hue, saturation. Just the hue. There we go. Oh, that looks so much better. Apologies to everyone who knows that dinosaurs are supposed to be green. Apologies! I don't know if moldy blueberry's any better. Oi! Yeah, blue ain't, blue don't work. Blue don't look right. Blue don't, done, what the hell? Oh, not this again. Oh, boy. Tool options, thank you. Man, I have been, like, really made unhappy before by that stupid little thing. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Wrong brush. Wrong brush. What the? Wow, I just learned what that button does. Here's an idea. What happens if we do this? That's what happens. Right, I do want to make the mouth a little bit more distinct. So how do I do that? I actually really like this. Look at this. That's a jolly good dino. But he's a jolly good dino. For he's a jolly good dino. This one is not. Yeah, but we're going to go with this. We're going to go with this. Alright then. We're also going to make him look a little bit less concerned. And we're going to do that by smearing this over like so. Right, size reference. Right, delete layer, drawing, we can move this down a smidge, we can move this, where are we gonna move this? We're gonna move that there, and reference, size reference. Looks like that, and right, so that's tilted up a little bit. So we're gonna put the human. The human is here! Like how this person just has their hands on their hips like, yeah, whatever. I'm next to a dinosaur. Why aren't you next to a dinosaur? All the cool kids are next to a dinosaur. Whoopsie daisy. Absolutely. I'll just give this guy clown shoes. Can't believe I never frickin' size reference to. Alright, so drawing, if we move you over here, it's about level with. I've drawn this guy's head a bit smaller than here, but meh. What you gonna do? Level with bottom of the neck vertebrae, I guess. So like so. Big fella. Don't make me shrink the drawing. No. Okay then, and size reference, there we go. I'm gonna put my watermark on it because that's something I do try and remember to do. Channel mask, border art. Not that watermark does anything in this day and age, but like, you know, you gotta try. You gotta try to do that. There we go. Now I remember. There we go. Order art. We've done an art. Unfortunately, this is a long fella, so he only takes up the bottom of the bloody canvas. I think that's so well done. He's so concerned. It's not like anything is bad about his kind. Surely not. The humblest use of it. Who would win? The most complex organization, no matter than no capable of thought, speech, and movement, or some dumb rock going really fast? Dumb rock every time. Right. I do, like, he has a concerned look, and I don't want him to. Let's make him more angry. Let's make him an angry person. Now he looks vaguely pissed off. It's like, I hate being extinct. It's one of my least favorite things. Angie. Turn him into Bane. Yep. Well, we are running over time, so we are gonna have to do a lightning fast Ready for Africa. You know what? You know what? This is a black background and we can work with that.
What? Thank you, driver. The blue man of rage and wrath.
Ow! Whoa! Yep! Back! My neck! My back! My other bits!
Good news, everyone. I have an idea. Background. So we're going to take his mouth and we're going to rotate it so it is open. Like so. Rawr. Rawr, dinosaur. What the hell? Come on. There we go. Teeth. So, is this going to be accurate dinosaur teeth? No, no it isn't. Because this ain't any dinosaur, this is the Ready for Africa version. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Especially hide your husband. Eyes. Gonna go. Ooh. Rolling hills of some description. Right. Very dark green because it's night time. And a moon. I guess. Maybe. Hold on. Ground. Right, let's go there, let's go there. Hold on, and we're gonna do it. Not this again! Oh my goodness, alright. Every friggin' time. The gradient. Linear, shall we do linear? And we're gonna do black and orange for the background because I want to. Because I want to. And you know what? I'm gonna really ruin people's day. I'm making these slightly yellow. We're gonna have the Bofors bolted onto its back. Darker ground. Well, now it's dark. Does brush twice a day though. Look at those pearly whites. Yep, skin flap. Need some skin? What do you mean skin? Where's the skin? That what? One skin flap? Mad as hell, probably because he can't see crap. Probably necessary after 2 hours. Thank you, driver. Alright. Oh no, his dental hygiene. Nope. Dental hygiene. Dental hygiene is now bad. It's now bad. He might be ready for every... I don't know if he's ready for the mass extinction event. That's just the sunset. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Alright. Back. Round. Actually, hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Background. There we go. Sun. It's gonna be... What's it gonna be? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy. And color to alpha, like so. Bloody hell. And then the background is just going to have a lot of little stars in it. Nope. Okay. I love how the little stars... You basically just have to make little stars like so. I'm not doing a very good job on the stars, am I? You know what would be a good idea? Whoops. That sunset sure looked like a nuclear blast. You know what? This is ready for Africa, and it doesn't have to be good. Also, that sun is way too red. I didn't want red, I wanted the other thing. The thing that's not red. Does anyone know what it is? Also, it's always bloody this. I don't know what happened to my gradients, but man, oh man. How's this? No. That. That, I say. Color to alpha. So. Now, color to alpha. Hell yeah. Blur the hell out of that. Blur. No. This is a great time to mention I don't know what I'm doing. What the hell did I just do? I just did that. Okay, then. That's nice. Oh, hey, look, stars. You know what we can do? What happens if we do dynamics random? Oh yes, that's what we want. Yes, who would have thought? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Orange, maybe that's yelling. Maybe it's an extinction event. Yeah. All right. So I think we can do better with the sun. Let's go with orange and yellow and color to alpha, and see if that does better. Like, let's turn the opacity like so. If we do color to alpha, what does that look like? It doesn't look like anything. That looks like something. Color to alpha. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe, yeah, okay. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Let's do this, because we have the technology. Yay! Now, woofers. We can have it facing backwards on the dinosaur. I don't know. This is the first Ready for Africa of the year, so bear with me. I'm remembering how to Ready for Africa. It is important. Classic mounting boofers onto Dinosaur. Now we're going to colorize this boofer so it looks like it belongs. Alright, where is it? Hue saturation. Hue needs to be more orangey, like so. Like so. And a bit more contrast. Yeah. That might be a bit too much contrast. There we go. And what else do we need? We need text. We need glowing eyes on the boofers because that is important. Glowing eyes go here and here. I need to color, take that teeth color. And wee and wee and whoops. Not random dynamics. No, dynamics off. We need the dynamics off now. Off, I say. There we go. Ta-da! I knew who's responsible for bolting both of them on the dinosaurs. It was me! I don't know how it is for you, but here sunsets are vibrant red. Gotta remember, I can't remember what the sunsets are. They're like the dog wilder, but for dinos. Ready for Africa, lore goes deep. Oh yeah. Try and unravel it. You can't! Alright, what are we doing? We're doing border art stream pictures. Ready for Africa. Oh. No, we meant to save it. So pictures. GIMP work. How do you pronounce this guy? Wiehenvenator, ready for Africa. Yeah, that'll do. That'll frickin' do. What does? Delete that. Do I want to put shading on things? Yes, I do. Really simple shading for everything. Real simple shading for everything. Because they're basically just backlit, and that's it. And colors. Let's do standard shadow. Hell yeah, that doesn't look weird at all. And a dinosaur is just gonna be like this. Because I know how shadows work. I know how shadows work very well. Everyone stop doubting me this instant. I do all that, color, contrast, standard shadow. Kind of, sort of, not really. But right for Africa. Also, I keep forgetting the dinosaur's name. It's not an easy name, and that actually, Wiehenvenator. That actually really works into whether a dinosaur is popular or not. Is how catchy is its name? Oh god. Alright, teeth need to come with us. Teeth and eyes need to come with us. There we go. Let's tilt this even more. Oops, no, we can't do that. Let's do that. We're going to have slightly transparent text. Shady ways. Don't steal his skull. No! I wasn't trying to. I am innocent, I swear. I was not trying to steal the dinosaur skull. Why did that remind me of Nicolas Cage's, like, ridiculous spending habits? I think the dude has a problem. Yay! We did it! Okay, oh no, my skull! Don't say. Yeah, that must feel weird, doesn't it? Just like, ah! My skull! It's like that line in not Red Alert, what's it? Red versus Blue, it's like, and then he ripped out his skull and beat him to death with it. Wait, how do you beat someone to death with their own skull? That doesn't seem physically possible. That's exactly what Jimmy kept screaming. This doesn't seem physically possible. Alright. Tea is delicious. Alright, let's review. Bomb has been planted. Alright. A few little drawings back, though I don't remember if you saw some of them. It's been a bitch. You need to remember to post the link. I don't have the link. Alright, so there's our usual starting student screen. There's our... Oh, damn it. This is, like, so good. I do love the stripes. Yay. Alright, so there's our smug fellow who's like, hee hee hee, I have leaf. There's our friend, Wiehenvenator. Just need to do all that. And there's... There's our Ready for Africa. I love the bofos on the back just being like... I'm on a dinosaur. What are you gonna do about it? Alright, let's look at Driver. Let's look at your stuff. Right, let's go here. We've done W. We've succeeded. Lots of cool stuff. Why is it all the way over there? Alright, lots of cool stuff. Back in the past. This I love. That's so cool. Dragons. Dinosaurs, cars, beautiful, beautiful. That I love, nice and simple. Yachts, cars, penguin. Penguin, is that an African penguin? It is a Cape penguin, hell yeah. Favorite kind of penguin. Apart from the blue fairy penguin. Dragon, dragon. Man. I love how we can all just, like, go back to our inner, like... I don't know, 10-year-old and just draw cool stuff. Cars, dinosaurs. Rogue, we have got to play. So, I think the game we're gonna play, like, just is an in-betweeny between The Witcher and whatever the hell we do next. It's gotta be Rogue again. That was so fun. It was so fun. Okay, lots of cars. Where is that? That's 25. I'm just scrolling through all of these because it's like... Sketches from the mist streams, lots of stuff. I'm just refreshing my brain with these, honestly. Certain manufacturer, concept car, nice smooth car, car. Dodge Monaco. I love this, so nice. All right, hey, sorbet. Winter car is evil and good game. Nice. Rogue was very fun. Surprised given it's like a billion years... Yeah, what was it? It's like 1982 or something like that Rogue came out. And it's still good. It's also way more fun if you get chat involved. It's like, right, R.I.P. Orange died in a quagga centaur sandwich. And apparently the English word quagga is pronounced like that. I was corrected by my dad, of all people. If you say quagga, it's spelled different. And then twack... Little toony shiny muscle car. Did you just draw all of these? Or just catch up? Merry Christmas! Choo-choo! Few of them may... Ooh! Nice. Future, maybe make new... I think it's New Year, new document, Driver, I would say. Lovely. Lovely. I love... Freaking Ready for Africa. Died in a quagga? Quagga. Well, died in a quagga centaur sandwich. Let me pull up, lest we forget about the untimely demise of Orange that one time. So, where? This is a visual representation of what happened to Orange in Rogue. It's like, oh no. Very pretty drawings as always. Yay, indeed. Incidentally, that's not what quaggas looked like. I took some artistic license. They also certainly weren't that big. Yay. We gotta play Rogue again. We simply gotta. Okay. It is a pain in the butt that, like, you can't minimize the damn thing without it being a problem. Alright. I think we're ready for Africa. We're ready for the new year. Who's doing things? Arrow Rights is doing a thing. Playing Pathologic 3. So, if you're watching this later on the YouTubes, do remember to subscribe and, like, boost the channel as much as... Because I think for these VODs, and admittedly, this is niche content as hell, the YouTube algorithm doesn't know what to do with it, so there's no art category on YouTube, so if you can boost the channel any way you can, it's pinned. VOD channel is pinned in the chat. If you could all, like, algorithm boost that however you want, like leave comments and likes and stuff like that, that would be very nice. Because the more people see my art streams, the more artistic feedback I get. That's the main thing I want right now for this stuff, is I want people to remind me perhaps how GIMP works, because I keep finding new stuff. Thank you. Seems smart, yeah. Alright, let's raid arrow rights. Let's raid arrow... Whoops. Raid arrow rights. Boop. And we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna finish my tea before I forget. Alright. See you everyone. First streaming week of the new year, I survived. Work better if you got a pen. Probably. I mean, I do have it, but I hate it. Should try that again. Anyway. All of you have a good one. Play nice with Arrow. Brace yourself. She does shoot raiders, like, on sight. So, have a good one. Bye!